group lessons and why are they important? Group lessons are an hour-long class for our K-12 students. They occur during Community Week in place of their normal lesson. At the end of each Community Week, we host a performance event that students are invited to participate in. You'll find a mix of ages and instruments with a max of 10 students per group lesson. These are a really unique part of our program at Flourish Music Academy. We found they're instrumental in our students' growth. Here are some of the many reasons why group lessons are so beneficial for your student. Community. Learning an instrument can be a pretty solitary endeavor when most of your time is spent practicing on your own. At Flourish, your child is surrounded by a community of other students who are excited about learning music. This provides a natural support system for your student. Students receive encouragement and positive peer pressure as they interact and witness each other's journeys as musicians. Because of the diversity of our groups in the group lessons, younger students get to look up to and be inspired by older students. Older students get to serve as mentors for younger students. It's a wonderful way for students of all ages to learn empathy, respect, communication, and to belong to a tribe together, made up of other kids like themselves who love music. Masterclass Style performances. The bulk of our time in group lessons is taken up with Masterclass Style performances. This means students will perform a piece and then receive feedback from the teacher and the rest of the group on what they did really well and potentially ideas for improving the performance. This practice performance helps our students grow in several ways. Number 1, it builds confidence and performing skills. Performing a lot is key to help you improve your ability to perform. It also builds your confidence as you successfully complete each performance. That is exactly why we give our students the opportunity to perform at multiple recitals and group lessons every year. Our group lessons help relieve students' anxiety about recitals as well, because they get to practice performing in front of a small, supportive group before performing at the recital. Number 2, they get feedback to improve and grow. At group lessons, students get more feedback to improve and grow. Hearing a piece of advice from a different teacher than your weekly teacher might just help things click. Or a word of encouragement from a peer can mean the world to a student. That positive peer pressure and encouragement can be a really positive force in your child's musical journey. Number 3, learn to listen actively and give comments to other students. This, I believe, is one of the most exciting and innovative aspects of Flourish's group lessons. For the Masterclass Style performances, we train our students how to listen actively and give each other feedback, which must always be kind and specific. It can either be a positive comment on what the student did well or a suggestion of a strategy to improve. This does 2 things for the student giving the feedback. Number 1, they start to engage more when listening to other students' performances. This trains their ear to listen with more discernment, which goes on to help them listen better to themselves when they are practicing. And number 2, when a student can teach something to another student, you know they've really internalized that concept. Some of my proudest moments as a teacher have been hearing a student pass on what they have learned to another student in group lessons. Teaching someone else is the best way to learn deeply. Nurturing love for music with music games and activities. Often the Masterclass Style performances take up the bulk of our time in group lessons. But when we do have extra time, we may do a mini growth mindset workshop, nurturing that mindset that we can all grow and improve if we work hard at it. Or we have fun with kids doing music activities that nurture their love for music, such as explore different musical genres. One student was so inspired by a piece we had listened to in class that he showed up at his next lesson with a copy ready to learn to play it. It was a bit beyond his level, but he worked super hard to master it because he'd been so inspired by that music at his group lessons. Convenience. One thing parents love about our group lessons is how convenient they are. All of your kids can attend the same lesson because we have multiple ages and instruments in every group lesson. You can change times when you need to. It also makes it easy to get your makeup lessons because teachers often have extra open lesson slots available during Community Week. Kim shared, I really love the idea of my kids having a community of other kids, musicians, to share the process of learning. Kristen shared, they're so valuable in just getting used to playing in front of people. I remember when I did recitals and they were excruciating because that's the only time you played in front of anyone. Here it is like baby steps to go, okay, I did it in front of this group, now I can do it for the whole group. Jennifer said, I appreciate my child being able to see that people progress differently through music lessons. Skills that come naturally to him do not to others, and vice versa. And Tracy said, I like the group lessons because it teaches my kids to listen respectfully, to celebrate where everyone is, and even learn from what they're hearing, or maybe be inspired by somebody who's really prepared. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you get a better idea of the benefits of group lessons at Flourish Music Academy and how they help your kids grow into the musician they want to be. If you have other questions, feel free to call us at 970-573-5856 or email us at info@flourishmusicacademy.com.